Hi, can you hear me? Good.
Hi, yeah.
Yeah, good. So you've been here, what, a week now? How have you found your start to life in Manchester?
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, I've been here a week now, and the city, for what I've seen, has been, so cute and so cool. And the girls and the team has been amazing. They've been so welcoming, and has really made my transition here so easy. So I'm really excited to continue to work with the team, and obviously when it's safe and the lockdown is free, I can kind of explore the city as well. But just really happy to be here, and I'm learning a lot and excited.
Like you said there, what's it been like making the move and during lockdown at the same time?
Yeah, I was in California before, kind of during the holidays, so that state's pretty locked down as well. So just trying to stay home, so we can all kind of get through this pandemic together and stay healthy. So just really focusing on like resting and transitioning from being in the States to here. And I'm at the facility for a good amount of time during my day anyway, so it's been great. And the facility is world class. It's amazing. You have everything you could need right there, and the fields are absolutely awesome as well. So I'm loving it.
I can't remember the exact number of years off the top of my head, but it's a large number of years now that you've been with Sam Mewis at the same club. What's it like to be reuniting with Sam?
Yeah, I think we've been together for like over 10 years. So I feel like, she's obviously one of my best friends. So being reunited with her has been awesome. She, to be able to see her grow as a person and a player has been, really inspiring. And we've been there for each other through the ups and downs. And so it's really special to continue this journey together on and off the field.
And just lastly from me, the first American player to sign a deal that's more than just like a 1 year one or a loan deal. What's that? What was the thinking with that, signing a 2.5 year deal with the club?
Yeah, I think I really wanted to kind of relish this opportunity to experience, Europe, and to be a part of this team for a while, and to, get to really experience everything. I think, I'm going to grow throughout these years, and I wanted kind of something different and to change. So I think to be able to experience this for 2.5 years is just going to benefit me on and off the field. And I'm really happy, and, hoping to win championships with this team. And I think we can. So looking forward to that.
Thanks, Abby, and good luck for your time at Man City.
Thanks.
Thanks, Adam. Can we go for Sandra Broby, please, from The Sun?
Hi, Abby. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Obviously, you talked about your friendship with Sam, and obviously 11 years you played together, was it, at the Courage? I mean, what did Sam, and also your close relationship with Rose Lavelle as well? I mean, what did they both tell you in terms of what it's like at Man City that kind of persuaded you or encouraged you to go for this move?
Yeah, I think ultimately it was kind of, well, it was 100% up to me, but they said nothing but good things, so that definitely helped. But I think just kind of the difference in the technical and tactical side of the game here is just a lot more elevated. And I think having world-class facilities and gym access and recovery tools, and having the fields all there is something that's really exciting. I think you're able to be a professional footballer and kind of have that be your main focus, and you're in your office from 7 to 2, and that's really your work day. So I think that was really cool to experience that, and live in a different country and experience new things. So and then the talent of the team is unbelievable. you have top international talent from all these different teams. So I just know I'm going to get better here, and I'm excited for the opportunity and to get challenged and to grow.
Great. And then I think on the Man City website, you mentioned obviously when you were growing up watching a lot of the US national women's team, players like Mia Hamm, but then also watching a lot of the Premier League, and in particular the evolution of defenders in the Premier League. Are there any players, defenders or otherwise, who stood out to you from when you're watching the Prem when you were younger?
Not in particular. I think, I just was, I mean, I still am. I love watching soccer or football, and the Premier League is so exciting to me because I think, you have to show up on that day, and the quality of teams are, top to bottom, very, very close. And you see, league leaders losing to bottom of the league teams all the time. So I think that that's just exciting in itself. And yeah, I mean, I just think the Premier League is so fun to watch, and I've grown up watching it. So to be able to be a part of a club that has been in the Premier League is exciting. And I'm looking forward to the day that hopefully I can, watch our men's side play at the stadium.
Great. And obviously City have got the big game against Arsenal this weekend, and possibly facing players like Viviane Miedema, who you played against in the World Cup final. What are your thoughts on going up against her potentially this weekend and her teammate Jill?
Yeah, a very quality side, and they've done well. I think we respect them, but we also focus on our game and the way that we've been playing lately, and kind of growing and continuing from our success on the field, and doing the little things right and fine tuning some things that we need to fine tune for that game. So I think the girls are excited, and we're really focused heading into this week.
Great. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sandra. Can we go for Jessie Parker Humphreys, please?
Hey, Abby. I wanted to ask, I always think, playing as a central defender, it feels like it's really a lot about communication. How do you kind of approach building a new relationship with a central defensive partner?
Well, Steph's been amazing to work with. I think, it was kind of seamless in the last game yesterday. So, I think my role as a central defender, I have to talk and communicate and organize. And so that's not only going to help my teammates, but it's going to help myself as well. So I think just being able to, really trust my teammates and have them trust me. I think, yesterday felt very seamless, and I think that's credit to, the girls on the team. They were so nice and, so welcoming with me. So I felt comfortable, and, I think that's a good thing because, we all need to work together to obtain a goal and to, win games. So I think, we can just continue to build off of the performance. And like I said, I want to help in whatever way I can, and I will. So.
And, you've come from the Courage and also the US national team, and these are sides that have real winning mentalities and had very successful periods. Is that something that you felt like you could see at Man City, that kind of winning mentality that you wanted to join?
Definitely. I think, there's definitely a winning mentality here. And I think, you need to have a winning mentality to have success as a team. And I think, this team wants to do big things, and we set standards and expectations high, and don't really let ourselves get under those standards and that threshold really. But, I think top to bottom, this team is so talented with top internationals, and, every day you're going to get challenged, and every day you have to prove it and to earn it, and, earn your right to play and perform. So I think that, hopefully I can help the team grow, and I know that the team is definitely going to help me grow in a positive way. So I think, change and challenge is good because, you're going to grow and you're going to get better.
Amazing. Thanks very much and good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jessie. Could we go for Alex Azzi, please?
Hey, Abby, thank you so much for doing this. I'm with NBC Sports and on her turf. I'm curious, just before you made this move, had you spent much time in England or Manchester in particular, either playing soccer or as a tourist?
No, I had never been in Manchester. I had been to England though a couple times, and we went to Scotland with the national team actually. So I have been here before, but I'd never been to Manchester.
What, any culture shock, anything that surprised you about life in Manchester so far?
Not in particular. I mean, I think the city, for what I've seen so far, has been, awesome. And I just love Europe. So I think it's so cool to be here and to experience that. But I think maybe the biggest thing is just finding the right coat to wear, finding a warm coat, and just kind of being used to being cold often.
Fair enough. I'm curious, you've obviously had some big life changes just in the last couple of months. I'm curious just kind of what that has been like for you as you've gotten used to marriage, but also then making this big overseas commitment.
Yeah, getting married was amazing. And I think me and my husband kind of had always talked about just doing something for us, and kind of going to the courthouse and just having this kind of intimate moment between ourselves, and having our families there, and being able to kind of have this celebration in a couple of years, I think, with a lot more people when the world is a little bit more back to normal. But and then I think this opportunity came up, and obviously there's never really a right time for change or anything, but I think that it was an opportunity that I couldn't pass up, and really excited for this, because I'm gonna grow and learn and get challenged, and ultimately just become a better player in person, and that's the most important thing.
And then looking ahead just for the next couple of months with the Tokyo Olympics, around the corner, and I know the She Believes roster is going to come out a little later today. I'm curious just your conversations with Vlatko and expectations of how much you expect to be in and out of national team training camps.
Yeah, I think it's really important for me to, give my 100% to wherever I am. So, obviously, was in constant communication with Vlatko, and letting him know that I had this opportunity, but also being able to be available for national team selection, and to be able to attend camp and whatnot. So we are headed into She Believes, and during the FIFA window, so after the Man U game. But I think just the importance of being 100% there with wherever I am, with the city and with the US team. And so, he had nothing but supportive, nothing but support for me. So that was important to kind of get his blessing. And, because I obviously want to continue to represent my country for as long as I can, and to also, represent the city and give them my all as well. So I think it's just about finding the right balance, and being able to stay healthy and be able to be available for selection.
And kind of related to that, I'm curious, just getting on a plane and hopping from the US to England is not quite as easy today as it was a year ago, just in terms of all of the different COVID restrictions. I'm curious just kind of your thoughts in terms of, did any of that factor into A, being away from your family, or two, just kind of thinking about how you're going to manage both of these sides of yourself?
I mean, I think, the travels with or without COVID is difficult to come back and forth from Europe, but I think, it's manageable. And like I said, I'm just gonna 100% be where I am, and just knowing that it's obtainable to be in the U.S. and to go to Europe as well. So I'm just excited to be here and really taking advantage of all the opportunities have been given.
Thanks so much, Abby. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Alex. I can go for Amy from Goal, please. Thank you.
Hi, Abby. Thanks for your time today. Made your debut yesterday. You look pretty composed, pretty comfortable. What were your first impressions of the WSL yesterday?
Yeah, exciting to be able to take the field with my teammates and to represent Man City for the first time. That was really special, and I was really excited. So to be able to get a 4-0 win and to keep a clean sheet was really important, and really a dream come true. So I'm excited about that, and looking forward to hopefully more.
You've been away from home before. You had a spell in Australia. Was there anything you learned maybe while you were out there playing in the W League that maybe, anything you missed particularly about home, anything that you're kind of hoping to help, that you've learned from there to help you settle basically this time?
Yeah, I think just, being comfortable with change, I think is really important because I think, that's when you grow and you learn and you experience new things. So I think that just being open to change, being open to new experiences and opportunities, and, exploring what's around me when, the time's right and when things are open up. So I'm just excited for that and excited to be here. Really happy.
And obviously the Courage have lost a couple of players in the last few months. Sam's obviously here. Crystal went to Portland. What were your conversations with Paul Riley like when you decided to leave?
Yeah, it was really hard to decide to leave. And like I said before, I don't think there's ever really a right time for change, and change is hard in general. So, I just was very, very thankful, and I'm very thankful for, everything he's done for my game, and, the person he was for me on and off the field. So it was definitely a very difficult decision, but, I couldn't pass up this opportunity, and this opportunity to grow and learn and experience something different.
And just lastly, obviously you've signed that 2.5-year deal. Are you hoping to maybe persuade Sam and Rose to stick around with you for a bit longer?
Yeah, I obviously hope that they stay, but ultimately it's, their decision and what they feel is right for their game. And that may look different to each individual. So, but yeah, I hope they stay. That would be really fun.
Thanks, Abby. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks, Amy. Can we go for Florence Lloyd-Hughes, please? Thank you.
Hey, Abby. Kind of following up on Amy's question, just wondering from your first game yesterday, if there's anything you've noticed in the difference between playing in the WSL compared to the NWSL. Is it a pace of the game, a physicality, or anything you've just noticed from your short time here?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of physicality in that WSL, and that's very similar to the NWSL. I think there's a lot more, tactical, awareness, and the way that people play here. I think it's very structured, and the ball possession is very valued here, which is something that's different than I think the American League. And I think it's the tactical and technical ability of the players here. I have found is very, very high, especially on City. And so I think that that's something that's cool and different, and something that I'm gonna work on and grow in. And it's exciting to be here and to be able to grow.
And just another one for me. Obviously, I know lots of the US national team are kind of really into their pets and have a lot of I guess home comforts that they can't bring over with them. I know Rose Lavelle, obviously dog is a big part of her life. So was there anything that you kind of wish that you could have brought over to bring a piece of home with you, or anything that you have brought over?
I wish I could bring my husband and my dog with me over, but my dog is with my mom at her grandma's house, and my husband is playing in the States now. So, I wish they were here with me, but I will see them when the opportunity arises, and just, really taking advantage of this opportunity that I've been given.
Thanks, Abby.
Thanks.
Thanks, Flo. Can we go to Jeff Kassouf, please? Thank you. Sorry, Jeff. Apologies for pronunciation there.
No problem. Abby, thanks for taking the time. Congrats to you and Aaron, and I guess Bobby as well, as you were just talking about. Just wondering, you talked about some of the on and off field, opportunities. Was there anything you looked at from a center back position when you wanted to make this move, or were looking at this move and thought, that's something on the field that I'm not getting currently that I could get in this league or with this team in this style? Is the possession part of it maybe a big one there that maybe didn't exist here?
Yeah, I think the way that City plays, I think, the goalkeeper and the center backs are setting a lot of the play, kind of like you said. So I think, that was attractive to me. I think, the possession, the value of that was, kind of different from what I was used to. And I think it's just kind of looking at a new way of playing, and new opportunities, playing with different players that are, top class. And, I think at the end of the day, it was just the opportunity to learn and to be surrounded with, this newness. And so that is exciting. And, obviously I just hope that I can help the team with, however they may need me. And, I'm just excited to learn a lot too. And I really already have, and it's only been a week. So.
Is that something that meshes really well too with the US? It seems like, this was always a part of your game, but even these past couple of games that Flacco's really looking at the center backs as creators from the back, that seemed to be a theme in those past two Colombia games. Is that something that kind of you can carry over or just sort of apply across the board?
Definitely. I think, the technical and tactical awareness that the center backs are required of here at City and on the US team is very, very similar. And I think, we're not just defenders anymore. We're setting play from the back, and we need to make the right decisions and play the right balls in, depending on how, the other teams play or what spaces we can take advantage of. So I think that, that's exciting because, it's fun having the ball and being able to play certain passes and to kind of read the way that the different teams that you're playing against will line up. So it's exciting. And yeah, there's definitely similarities between City and the US team.
And just finally, half a decade or so with the Flash/Courage, you mentioned the change. I'm sure maybe a little bit bittersweet. I'm wondering if there's anything particular from, NWSL shenanigans or things that you look forward to that maybe you'll miss in the summer months that you kind of got used to from the, anything crazy scheduling or particular Courage moments?
No, I think, just the girls on the team and the coaches at the Courage were like family to me. So I obviously miss them a lot and will miss them. But, I will be their biggest fans and wishing them nothing but success, which, I know that they'll have. It's a strong team culture and it's a positive team culture. So I know that they'll be successful. on the field this year, and I'm just really looking forward to watching them and cheering them on. And really, like, I'll remember so many memories, like locker room memories and things off the field, and obviously winning championships with them as well. Pretty unforgettable. So I'm just extremely thankful for those years that I've had with the Courage and Flash.
Thanks, Abby.
Thanks.
Well, thanks, Jeff. Finally, can we have Molly Hudson, please?
Hey, Abby, congratulations on your move again.
Hi, thank you.
Obviously, you've spoken a lot about the fact that the play over here kind of builds up from the back quite a lot of possession. Obviously, yesterday, you looked really solid next to Steph, who is one of the most experienced players, and particularly with the ball at her feet. How much has that helped your kind of integration into the team and playing alongside her, that balance?
Yeah, it's helped a lot. I have always respected her and have admired, her play and her amazing career thus far. So I think being able to play with her was pretty seamless. And like you said, she's amazing with the ball at her feet, and an amazing defender as well. So, being able to work with her, ask her questions, work together was awesome. And hopefully, we're able to continue that partnership, or, however I can help the team. So yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you.